Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. This is the round 12 match between the Swans and the Dockers. One side is in the top four, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. And here come the visitors. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. I like the Swans. There are a couple of things their opponents could look to exploit, but I'm not sure they're good enough to pull it off. This team at its best is very hard to beat.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf. Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. It's second taking on eighth, and all is in readiness as the captains address their players. There were some interesting things said during the week, but now it's time for actions. Hayes Brown wins the first tap, attracted a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Good ruck work. Edwards. This should end in a shot at goal. It's a poor entry, a waste really. Closed him down and smothered the kick. Baldy, he'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Something has to give soon. Hayes Brown with a deft tap. Sonzi. Hall, desperate to win it back. Throws it on the boot. That's careless kicking. Can anyone take a mark? Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Ryan. Right place, right time, goal. The Swans have opened their account. Hayes Brown looking for territory. Bursts through the middle. Shaves the grass with that one. Sims is the man on the spot and he's marked.
It'll be a good start if you can nail it.
Leans back and drills it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Swans already look like they're going to be hard to beat. Hayes Brown with a deft tap. Sonzi takes them on. Going for goal. Flirting with the post. We'll wait on the goal umpire. It's there!
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
The Dockers are in danger of being run over. Hayes Brown slaps it out. Sonzi attracted a crowd. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Hayes Brown wins the tap. Sonzi. Full. A whistle for in the back. What's he got on offer? Delivers a long ball. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Has to be clean. You can see their confidence growing. Billings with a big fist. Johnson going for goal, flirting with the post. We'll wait on the goal umpire. Only one behind.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The Dockers desperately need to shift the momentum. Ryan, an unexpected opportunity here.
These half chances can often be the difference.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
If They keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
The Swans are bossing the contest early. Hayes Brown, the winner there. He ran into a brick wall. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Hayes Brown showing his skills. They have a good understanding, those two. Algier, what a first turn they're having. Which way will it bounce? The Dockers have won it back. He's been busy so far. McAuliffe read it well. Useful hand pass. Blasts away. Bad kicking there, out on the full.
That was high, wide, and not very handsome.
Probing ball. Billings has charged into space. That's a strong mark. Doesn't often waste it. The kick lets them down. Looking to extend this margin. Good disciplined defence. Who's got the wheels? Another one off the ground. He's missed.
You wouldn't think it was possible to miss from there, but here we are.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Bonner pushes into space and receives the footy. Ryan says thank you very much.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. The two big men do battle. Laurie, great anticipation. An ill-directed hand pass. Mentha Jr. all alone in the centre square. Seston on a lead.
The Dockers are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
For a boost just before the break. This is very close. It's a behind.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Looking for a quick transition. They've found the magic formula. He's normally better than that.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Needs to get every piece of it and doesn't. No score registered. The Dockers are right on the back foot. It's been a torrid opening to this match for them. Time to check in with Gary.
The Dockers had a great win last week and they're back for more. Their run and carry is making their opponents look slow and reactive. And of course, they're going to cut you up with their foot skills if you give them time and space. This is ominous indeed.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Varral slaps it out. Laurie, like a Yorkshire Terrier. Langford, they desperately need this. Rushed over and they can reset.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
The ball's been living at one end. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
The Dockers are just hanging in there. They sorely need a goal.
Can they finally get there first? Yes, they can, and they desperately needed that.
They needed to get the first of the second quarter, and they have.
After a goalless first term, they'll feel a lot better getting on the board early in the second. The big men fly. Laurie has brought his own ball. Langford, he's blazed away. Kazitsky making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Happy to concede a behind.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
El Nua brings it back in. Collier has found some space. Slowing it down. Going for territory. Paul cuts it off. What's he got on offer? Nice little give. Bonner gets a good bounce. Billings on centre wing is marked. Searching kick. Campbell, strong grab.
kicking at his first.
Critical contest coming up. Defence 101 there. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Fullerton, they really need this. He's equal to the task.
They've managed to get themselves right back in this. They're playing inspired football at the present time.
The Dockers are back in business. The big men fly. Laurie, Langford. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. No way through there, and they'll reset. Hayes Brown with the tap, like Batman and Robin. Uze affects the turnover. Billings. The team physios will be working overtime. That can only be holding the ball.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Kicks to space. That's well played. Great play. He's been called to play on. Just needs an accurate kick now. Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Looking for a quick transition. Bonner with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's skillful. They're moving the footy well here. Good hands. Bonner in the right spot. His field kicking is normally first rate. Billings. The Dockers not at their best so far. He's put the foot down. Takes them on. Penetrating ball. Who's front and centre? Full. Just shoveled it out. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Rasso. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Swans with a steadying goal. Varel with the tap. Cops some unwanted attention. Decides to go. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Sims read it well and claims the mark. Billings is hard to beat one-on-one. And they're away. Hayes Brown wins it back. Great mark. Delivers a long ball. Rasso gets to the front spot and can line them up. Golden opportunity here. Slowing it down.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Uze to bring it in. Bonner works hard to present. Tidy ball. Honours the lead. Normally delivers. They could be vulnerable here. What's he got on offer? Algier. Dangerous to leave on his own. The Swans are playing some great footy. Superb kick. He will surely make this count. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
If you can get a few goals from your midfielders, it makes you far less predictable.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Half-time is upon us, and this one is threatening to be a blowout. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Dockers could have been in front if they hadn't insisted on kicking the ball to the advantage of the opposition defenders again and again. They have squandered some opportunities through a combination of ill-advised long bombs and plain old poor kicking. I'm sure the coach will be urging better method to their ball movement in the second half.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Varane wins it down. Laurie on the same page as his ruck. Good build-up. Has he got enough on it? Kazitsky watched it off the boot. You can see their confidence growing. Not sure what the idea was there. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
The Dockers have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Another goal, and they'll believe. Lewis outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
It was a terrific mark leading up to that goal. It might be the time to get them back into this match.
The Dockers have made a hot start to the second half. Hayes Brown has got on top. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Full uses the body well.
The Swans are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
It's online. Will it have the carry? That's a poor kick, and the moment has passed. Suddenly, there's some belief about them. Full with a big fist. George steps inside the 50. We know how good he is, and he knows it as well.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The Swans are holding them at bay. Varane smashes it out of there. Laurie, Langford. Through the centre square he goes. Daltrey under pressure. Craven, Collier. Breaks the line. Uses his pace to great effect. Hayes Brown gets to the front spot. The Dockers are chasing tail. Adams fumbles. Could be costly. Ryan, McAuliffe. He's given it a tug and missed.
A gimme goal gone begging. What a waste.
Uze with the footy. Hall. The Dockers might be about to start something. Bonner makes position. Can't hang on under close attention. Adams. He's everywhere at the moment. Brown got to the right position and hung on. Daltrey takes the logical option. Laurie recognising the urgency. They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. Provides some run. Can he hit a target? It's a dreadful mistake. Just needs an accurate kick now.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
If anyone can, it's him. But he hasn't got that online.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Trying to catch them out. Good luck catching him. A second bounce. Felt the pressure there. They've given it up. Kicks inside the forward 50. They've got a problem now.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
He's off. Going for territory. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. He doesn't waste many. Not good footy there. You have to be tough to play this game. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Campbell showing his skills. Langford. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The Dockers haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Campbell wins it out of the centre. Craven, they should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Full, couldn't reel it in. That's poor play. The Dockers managed to win the quarter, but there's still a lot of work for them to do if they're to steal the match.
What's happening down there, Gary?
The Dockers have made their opposition work hard for their goals, which is well and good, but they've had to work even harder for their own. They've got to take some risks with their ball movement. Maybe throw someone different into the forward line, because an honourable defeat will mean nothing.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Campbell with the tap. Craven puts his head over it. Langford into the action again already. Lewis! That one was always his.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
We've got a two-kick game if he gets it, and he does.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
The Dockers will not lie down. Important clearance here. They've got good chemistry, those two. McAuliffe. Now it's someone else's problem. Algier. George can run with the footy. He hasn't had much influence. Can he kick a goal? No. That's ended up taking the behind post. Daltrey has found some space. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Campbell on a lead. He's had little impact so far. Bounced straight off his chest. He's caught. I've liked his game today. Bouncing ball. Johnson. The Dockers have denied them the corridor. Guiney in the clear on centre wing. They'll bide their time. Thumped away. Langford breaks the line towards the goal mouth. Lewis has a vice-like grip. In he goes.
He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
Lewis tries to bend one back, and that is a skillful finish.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
The Swans haven't put this to bed yet. Rucks go at it. Laurie is a clearance beast. The kick was centimetre perfect. What's he got on offer? Goes long. Good disciplined defence. Bray, he's so clean with the footy. He's hit up the lead. He's been industrious. That's well played. McAuliffe presents in space. His hand passing is a weapon. Rasso throws it on the boot. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Ryan. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
A fine passage of play didn't get the finish it deserved.
Uze brings it back in. The Dockers having a great patch. Can he find a teammate? Honours the lead. Bonner is released by the handball. Normally delivers. Brown read it well and claims the mark. Daltrey, loose ball on centre wing. Craven wins the race. That's not ideal. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. He's just about kicked the cover off it. Seston takes an excellent grab.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
You just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Looking for a quick transition.
And they're out of trouble. Collier doing what he does best. Has to be clean. Sonzi kicks to space. Rasso, little one off the ground. In no man's land. Uze, desperate to win it back. Daltrey. Probing ball. Seston appreciates that delivery. Lays it off. Daltrey getting their handball game going. It's on its way. It's there.
Stood up to the pressure and stared the moment down. Now, can they hang on?
There'll be a sad loser today. What a game. Hayes Brown wins the hit out. Takes them on. That's an ugly kick. He'll be lucky to score. It does, but only just.
Confidence is a great thing, but that was a big ask from there.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Good work rate. The Dockers are finishing with a wet sail. The runner will be out in a minute.
To finish off the good work.
Any score and they win. They win by a goal. What about that?
This is a childhood dream for so many, and he's living it out. He'll never forget this moment.
The Swans have found a way. They weren't at their best, but they've done enough. Just. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Swans will take a lot of confidence from that. They didn't play their best today, but they stood up under fierce pressure and managed to get the win. They'll be able to draw on that the next time they're faced with a similar scenario.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.